Okay. We're back on Ace Attorney. This is part 5, I think. Alright. Let's continue where we left off at. I'm hoping my brothers don't watch this one because this might spoil the game for them. They only made it to beating the first trial. So, anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, that's why. Keep on having that way. I'm trying to play it only on keyboard just so it's cleaner. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, there's the bell. Hey. I mean, I think that's a bell. I'm not... It looks like it's a bell. There's like a scratch mark. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Ryunosuke fastener from a Komodo outfit. Not sure that sounds like Kazuma. You wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around him, would he? I don't know. He was kind of like. I'm not gonna lie. He was kind of like a white girl assassin in the first trial. He had those poses down. He was brat. I'm not gonna lie. He was brat. What do you mean a brick? Like, that's pink. That's not a brick, that is pink. That's not even a, what type of bricks are you talking about? You see, initially when I saw a sword I was like, oh god, it was Kazuma killed with his own sword, right? Because they really make sure you know the fact that, okay, Kazuma's gonna bring a sword, and he says a sword's part of his soul. So wouldn't it be ironic if, you know, that's what killed him, you know? Yep, exactly. I suppose that just shows how important it was to him. Yep. And now he's gone. This is like... I was gonna say weirdly cheery music for, like, my friend being dead.
That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty. And also Kazuma's body. I got a little hungry.
Nah, you are a dog.
When and how did the plate end up on the floor?
I think it's a little thing called gravity. Oh. Was he a pescatarian? Because I know apparently they don't really eat a lot of beef. Or at least that's what they're saying in the first chapter, right? I don't know why I'm like, this is the main thing I'm like gleaning from this that I, you know, want to talk about. Oh, I thought you was gonna say, wait, you killed Kazuma so you could eat even more meat? Wait, that sounds wrong. Never mind. Well, it doesn't matter. He's dead. He can't feel hungry now. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Am I still recording? I am. Okay. I was worried, Barry. I haven't had that happen yet. Funny, that's actually kind of perfect timing. On the word suddenly, it suddenly almost stopped. I thought the game crashed there for a second. Oh. Okay. Yeah, and a little figure as well. A little figure on top. Perhaps it was Sama's doing his morning sword training, do you think?
I seriously doubt it.
There was a struggle? Yeah, in a fit of rage. No, I killed Kazuma! No, okay. You know, personally, I don't know. I think that means that there's probably a struggle, if I'm gonna guess. Or, you know, we are on a ship. So, I guess Ryunosuke slept like a rock, but who knows, we might have been, like, in the midst of a, really bad storm last night. I'm not sure. I just like the idea that Ryunosuke planned everything. He killed Kazuma and then he hid on the wardrobe, which first, if we ever proved, would be impossible. But then, you know, he messed up because he was just so mad. He had to extra make sure that the book. He was so petty. He just had to make sure that the bookshelf and the statue of God was knocked over. He had a very much delayed reaction of anger. Well, I'll just nope. That's my solo crime scene. Okay, well. So there's no new hints? I feel like you shouldn't be messing around with the crime scene, but okay. Alright.
These are the rules of the passenger for safe travel aboard the SS Berkia. It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous.
Wait, how did I do this? What I'm not able to do it anymore. Hold on.
Or other dangerous weapon objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
Well, that's not true, because Ryunosuke was brought on board, and he seemed very much like a pet. Why won't it let me click forward? What? I was so scared, it wouldn't let me click forward. Oh, he's definitely more of a pet. I definitely know he was eating that, chicken on the floor. There was a reason why the bone was left, you know? Kazuma probably threw that thing around and, Ryunosuke probably, chased after it like a little dog. The dog that he is. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Seiji? Seige? The Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. I'm not sure about that first part. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. And can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully?
Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
She's not fully convinced. Even though you stowed away on the ship. When I went for help, and the crewmen forced the door open. This bolt had been firmly closed.
That's quite a small bolt. And not particularly sturdy. And it slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there shouldn't be. There you go. There would be no way to get in or out of the cabin. That's for sure. I remember once reading in a detective novel.
Sato, I give you free permission, just go ahead and deck him right now. Sato, take down. That's all I'm saying.
The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside.
I don't know if that. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to come back into play because we see the ventilation, right? Could they have somehow aimed something towards the bolt to shut it? so it made it seem like it was a locked room. That's interesting. I feel like this is actually going to become something that we're going to touch up again later on, like something very important. But like the physics behind that sounds really sick. Whoa, she just pulled out a book? I guess you could say she had something up her sleeve. Anyway, yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made out of metal, and they're sealed together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using a needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. She just called you on your bullshit. She really just said, you think you know your stuff, but you're just stupid. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, it's my boy. Live Sasato reaction. You know who that is. Don't try to act like you don't know who that is. We all know who that is. Oh, we already know who that is. Oh wait, we already know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir. Come on. Imagine he's like doing a very bad fake Russian accent. Yes, what can I do for you? Oh, I'm very Russian. It's fucking him. Oh, he's doing the same pose as well. Does he still have tuberculosis? He still has tuberculosis. It's fucking Inspector Is this his theme? Is this Inspector Hosanaga's theme? This is very, like, evil villain-esque. I didn't realize it was his theme in particular. I thought it was Giselle Brett's theme. Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. Is he also here for another... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Of course he'd be here for another investigation. But our, another, like... He's probably staking out the ship. Because remember... Sherlock Holmes, or sorry, Herlock Sholmes, my bad. How could I forget such a fucking memorable name for such a memorable character, Herlock Sholmes? Gosh, what is such... Anyway, remember he was talking about how there was the Russian revolutionary, what was it? Like, Vineland? Bolshevik or something like that. He was probably trying to investigate that guy. He's just everywhere. Yep, undercover. Mm-hmm. Okay, God. Spoilers for Dual Justice, but I swear to God, if they do another like Detective Bobby Fulbright thing here, and like we get to the very end of the game, and fucking Inspector Hosonaga is somehow this like really evil, corrupt guy because he keeps on getting these special orders, and like he's actually behind the scenes. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'm gonna be so. I like this guy. This is like a more equally goofy but more competent, like very like way more competent Dick Gumshoe. Oops. Now, I don't think I've seen enough of this guy to give, like, I really like this guy. But I think right now, he's definitely better than Emma Sky. Let me tell you, okay? Right? Both Ace Attorney 6, Apollo Justice, Spirited Justice, and Apollo Justice, whatever the fourth game is called, both those games would have been way better if Emma Sky wasn't there. I'm just gonna say she's my least favorite character. I find the fucking Frenchos or Snackos, whatever they're called. I find that whole entire bit so annoying. I find her character she's just a bum, but she's not even like a likable bum like Dick Gumshoe, he's just a goober, and then Fulbright, who's just a more energized. He's like the Labrador, like a golden Labrador. It's just, and then like they do actually stuff with Fulbright. He's not just a introduced new detective for the sake of just being introduced new detective. So right now I don't know a lot about Hosonaga, but I'm gonna say he's definitely better than like. Emma, not fly. Character. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. My orders were to act as a no. Huh. It was the Minister of Justice, Jigoku? Jizgoku? Anyway, we pushed for this special assignment, and he trusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Brain without being assassinated, which seems a bit like the fact that the Minister of Justice had to make a that exact of an order seems to me that there was already a lot of suspicions, at least from the Japanese side, that they thought Cosmo was going to get assassinated. So that is very scary. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm wondering. Like, I'm starting to wonder if part of the direction of this game is going to go, because notice how with Takasuchi Ouchi, how his like little description talked about he was a traditionalist and he liked the way how the Japanese system of government was currently working, right? And now we've learned that people who are from different places they can be tried in Japan, but they can't serve the actual severity of their crimes over in Japan. And I forget it was like consul judiciary or jurisdiction or something like that. I forget the exact wording that they used for that. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get into something where there's a sect of people. There's like all these people that do not want the rule where basically people can be tried in different places but cannot be then admitted guilty for their crimes, right? And then serve the punishment there, right? I'm wondering if that's where it's going. That would be really cool. Anyway, I've been talking for too long. I'm not so sure, but these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest. Okay, here we go. Yeah, maybe. Minister Jikoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. This is incredible. I don't believe it. Kazuma-san was assassinated. Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort. And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night. At least he specified until night, because I was about to call him out. No. And you see, that's another thing. This guy apologizes. He takes full responsibility. We love Hasanoka-san. Right? I don't know why I said san. I'm becoming I'm a real otaku. I know it's... I don't know what's doing there. But Emma's guy never apologized, bro. I'd have to read through 9 fucking dialogue boxes of her, the munch sound effect while she eats snackos and does fucking nothing for a job. Oh, we stand Hosonaga. Here. Wait, no. Satoru Hosonaga. I just gotta make sure you didn't do it. Did you? You're not the killer. No, Hosonaga, I didn't do it. Yeah. Well, my job here as a detective is done. I've done all I can. Ryunosuke must be innocent. He told me he can't do it. Yeah, I believe him. Uh-oh. Yep. You redeem the... If you move even a touch... Wait. If you move to even touch the hand... Gosh, I am... That stormy-looking seaman. Seaman? In 2? Oh god. That might be the strongest seaman ever. Oh, to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive. What do you mean? If I had a solid reason... What if I give you a liquid reason? Why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example. I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd laid my life down. Man, we love Hosonaga. He'd even lay his life down. There may be a way. What, really? Think of how you tried to persuade me with... realistically, all I remember is that Ryunosuke said, like, I couldn't have done it because the wardrobe had a, like, seal on it that I couldn't have opened. But I also think he literally just said, but I'm innocent. She was like, okay. Yeah. You need to present evidence. I gotta present my attorney's badge. Do we actually have anything? I would imagine it'd just be this. I don't know how to present that though. Oh right, present. Oh yeah, I forgot that one of the main features of Ace Attorney, the present button. Oops. Also, I'm gonna be right back so I can knock on some wood after I make this statement, but I will say I feel like this game has been a little bit easier than any of the other Ace Attorney games I've played. Now I'm gonna be right back and knock on some wood. Yeah, because I don't want to jinx myself, right? But so far, I feel like, you know, I've been able to follow the logic of this game pretty soundly. Now, that also just could be because I have the prerequisite of, like, 6 other Ace Attorney games on my belt. So I finally, like, you know, I finally have started to absorb some of the knowledge and the logic that this game presents. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to become an Ace Attorney. What? Strange. In what way? He wrote what looks like some kind of speckled band. Yep. Speckled band. That's strange. The ventilator. No? You're very astute, Inspector. Sasato, I'd like to say I'm very obtuse. That's right. So even if we're good at investigating there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. Maybe it was a speckled band. Oh, well, thanks. If you present me something persuasive, I might be able to leave the cabin and help you guys. 10 seconds later. I can't leave the cabin at this moment. This is my goat! My goat! Cause... Right, right. Okay, we really have never talked about the fact that this is gonna come back. Because I originally thought the reason why he was coughing was because, like, he might have drank some of the poison, but we already realized that the poison only comes through open wounds. Unless he did, and he has an open wound, and we're gonna learn eventually about that. Like, there's something that's not fully being talked about with Hosonaga. There's something he's hiding. Maybe not, like, intentionally, but there is. Let's seize the moment then, Naruto-san. Select move, and we can leave this cabin at last. Well, I don't know if we can... Hold up, we haven't explored everything. I think there's still stuff to investigate. Let's see. Is there new stuff over here? Oh no, this is just looking over the stuff again. Okay. Cool. Was it B and M to look back and forth? That's like an intercom. Like this little, like, bugle. It's like a little intercom. Well, it's like a foghorn from SpongeBob, actually. I'm just trying to make sure we've investigated did we investigate the knife? Okay, here. There's something we have not investigated. That's funny! Get it? Because you said, that's funny? That was a funny joke, wasn't it? Yeah? Real fucking funny! I can't seem to remember anything. I can't seem to remember anything that happened after dinner. So, he might have actually been knocked out. Because he said his head was hurting. He might have actually been knocked out. I think I've investigated everything. I don't feel like there's no reason to talk to this man, but let's see. Is he just gonna say the same stuff? Okay, yeah, he's just saying the same thing. I am Russian and I fucking hate you. Okay, so that means back. Move. Let's move this caboose on the loose. Is that a comically large rat trap? Is that a comically large rat trap that I see with my eyes as I peer down to the bottom left corner? Sasato, look! It's a comically large rat trap and a large finger cheese. I'm gonna eat it. Ryunosuke, don't! There's a large rat trap. But I'm so hungry. We've already kind of like discussed the fact that Ryunosuke is basically like rat sized. He's really tiny, apparently. He's the size of a 6-year-old girl. He's just really small. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. And this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Customers are here by the government. That's why we're being put in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is twice as large as my... This is about twice as large as my... Really? Is she... So she's in... Oh, look at that squat. Oh, that man's man-spreading. That's not even man-spreading. That is like... gorilla spreading. I don't even know it. That he is like... Oh my... I didn't even realize it. If you... Hold up, let me get my... If you look right here where my cursor is, look at that. His tie is a little fish. Oh, I like that character design. That's so adorable. Dude, I love my big, strong Russian man. My big, strong, hard Russian man with a soft, cute little, like, red fish tie. You know, he has a heart of gold in there. And he wears this red fish tie. Dude, what an adorable little guy. I'm sure he's just a cutie. And he definitely would let someone like me, Ryunosuke, into that room. Hopefully. Ryunosuke is like a little boy. Yeah. Of course you were. You're like 3 feet. You're free. You were quite literally 3 apples tall, Ryunosuke. I don't know what to tell you. It must have been a very trying time for you. Okay. Alright. Examine. Okay. Look! I'm so hungry for cheese, I need to eat that. Oh, no, she's gonna educate you. Wait, are you saying they don't have cheese in Japan? Is that Ryunosuke and, like, the citizens of Japan don't know what cheese is? I feel like this... Oh my god. He was literally gonna eat cheese from a rat trap. You're so fucking stupid. Sasato! I may or may not have tried to eat the cheese. And then just for the next one, oh, you know what? That's why he has a glove on his, like, right hand. Or, sorry, left hand. That's why Ryunosuke has, like, the fingerless glove on his left hand. Because he fucking tried to eat cheese earlier. Dude, this guy's... Just throw this guy overboard. He's a lost cause. Oh, a little snack for a little guy. Ryunosuke might be the world's first chud. He passed his chudliness to his great grand descendant of Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's at least 539. Come on, use your brain, Ryunosuke. I know your brain that's size of a rat's brain, but like, come on, use it. The only two things Ryunosuke can think about is how small he is, and how much he really wants to eat that cheese. That's an emergency alarm. It'd probably be best not to touch it. Oh, an alarm. It says press and only in times of emergency. It looks like although it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to complete stop. Oh. Oh my goodness. You were playing the victim, Ryunosuke. Think about the real victim, Kazuma. Dude. Dude, how selfish can you be, Ryunosuke? getting arrested, and now you want to pull alarm. Man, think about others for once. This is... Sasato pulls out her book. Yes, Ryunosuke, this is what's called a door. You open it. I'm gonna touch it! No, you shouldn't touch the door! Okay. Oh shit! It's a buff, big Russian man! And he's in a sailor outfit. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Well, looks like I can maybe go to left or right of him, maybe. Or, given that it's man-spreading, maybe he'll let me crawl right under him. I don't know what this bit is. I'm gonna stop. Oh yeah. No, he's just a little shy, okay? He might look like a big burly piece of man meat, hunk, you might say, but I bet deep down he's really shy. You know, I bet he's a cutie. Yeah. Give him some time. I bet he'll be more open. His shirt doesn't even like fit him. He's too manly. Oh, there he is. Did you see how fast I went from the store to sitting? Impressive, right? It's like the SpongeBob bit. You want to see me run from that door and back? You want to see me do it again? With a triple skinned hole. Does she just have the book of, like, omnipotent knowledge? The book of, like, godly knowledge? Just gives her knowledge about anything? You really are fucking stupid, Ryunosuke. Well, I suppose. Ryunosuke, you're not that smart. That's a huge book. I like to think that that book on the table, there's like a trick of perspective right now. That book is about the same size as the book Sasato keeps like pulling out from her like inside her sleeve. It's just that Ryunosuke is so fucking like small and short. He's so baby girl that he doesn't even realize that's just an actual like small size book. He's just so tiny. I don't know if the big Russian man will let you. The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. That's what I'm telling you. That's literally what I'm telling you. I bet it was the big Russian guy off there to the right. Right? He's coming off as this big, burly, like, so stoic, you know, heart of as cold as steel. But in truth, he's just a big old softy, and he's sort of like a Renaissance man. He likes gardening. He likes making a cup of like warm, soft tea, and he likes a bit of calligraphy as well. And you know, he's got a big, warm, fuzzy heart. It's not for you, Ryunosuke. Because the only big thing you like about is focusing on cheese. You're so dumb. Such a, you know, you can't appreciate the finer things in life. You know, you're no Takasuchi Ouchie. That's all I'm saying. And we know, ain't no party like an Ouchie party. Oh, okay. Fascinating. You little stowaway mutter. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you?
You little third class lady's maid. That's right. Not only am I prejudiced, but I'm also a classist.
Oh, I'm so poor. Yep.
I am not a sailor.
Wait, I'm not Sailor. My mother gave me name. Oh. Yeah, of course. Of course. The biggest fucking most Russian, like the biggest Russian man in this whole entire ship is named Biff Stroganoff. Beef Stroganoff. I bet the other Russian guy's name was like Rutabaga or something. Wasn't a Russian thing. I bet his name was like Putin, something like that. I don't know. Dude, Beef Stroganoff? Oh, I know what he was doing in that corner over there with his legs spread wide open. Oh, I'm stroganoffing. Oh, I'm stroganoffing. Dude, this is the most. His name's Biff Stroganoff. That might be one of the most stupid. I love when Ace Attorney doesn't have like those sophisticated names that have like a deeper meaning. Like I do appreciate some of the names like that fall into that genre, like the Simon Blackwell, or the like Diego Armando or something, where it's not necessarily a pun, but it's more just a name done for like plot relevancy and like some deeper hidden philosophical meaning or like deeper analogy on the character. I just like when the names are fucking stupid as hell. Like who's this really funny guy from Spirit of Justice? Flippin' what was his name? Oh yeah, Politician. I love Politician. What a stupid fucking character. One of my favorite characters. Politician. Or there's some other good ones. Who was what was the Minister of Justice name in Spirit of Justice as well? Because his full name was like something really long. It's like this name cannot be any longer or more pompous than it is, but it's like all like spelled like it's a foreign name. Or like there's another stupid one like peace, love, and understanding. Stupid name. I think Spirit of Justice, if I remember correctly, has like the most stupid fucking names in the entire series, but they're the best names. Also another classic, Luke at Me. I love Luke at Me. One of my favorite characters. That is also probably one of my favorite trials of like any of the Ace Attorney. Trial 2 for Trials and Tribulations, such a good trial. Actually, all the trials in that game are so good. Except maybe the third one. That one's kind of like alright, but.
I want to pick you up and throw you in the ocean, but stroganoff is not that number. I am soup. I am a wonderfully delicious beef stew. Ah!
Sasato-san, can you understand that? Sound like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes or no. We shall never know, I guess.
It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation.
Ooh, yeah. Well, don't we know that Herlock Sholmes is tantalizing? Fun word. Tantalizing is a fun word. We know that Herlock Sholmes is apparently over there, right? Isn't he investigating? Oh, okay. What was the pun here?
His name is Mr.
Is it Grimesby? Rimsby? Roylott? Roylott. Grimesby Roylott. Grimesby Roylott. Honestly, I can't tell the pun. I think this is just another name where, like, it has grime in it. It has, like, a last name that sounds very, like, European, almost like, kind of like gothic, maybe. Like, this just sounds like we're gonna meet this guy, and he's gonna be a gloom and doom type of guy, probably. It's based off the name, because a lot of times they have names match personalities, other times. He's probably gonna be like the most evil son of a bitch guy, but he's not evil at all. I don't know. He's like, yes, I'm Grimesby. Yeah, he has nothing to do with the murder. He's gonna be like, yes, I was there at the. I mean, I wasn't there at the murder, and I definitely wasn't killing Kazuma. I'm so nice. Yes, nice. I'm so nice. Such a man has no interest in lowly students from insignificant Far East islands. Yes, he walked aboard. That is none of your business. So criminals like you cannot come in or get out. Off. Not get out. It is sad. It is sad about student boy. Ryunosuke watched last night as well. Of course. And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Ah! Hit! I'm going to hit you. H-E-T, capital T, actually. I'm going to hit you. Yeah, I think he said, I'm going to fucking kill you, Ryunosuke. Yeah, that's no. I saw nothing unusual, nothing at all. Uh-oh. Why are you looking off to the side, big boy? And he didn't hear any strange noises or sense anything wrong in some way. I said no! I will pound you like pancake. This is enough. You cannot stay more now. Say more. It's time for me to report to Captain. Sir Lenin Putin. That is the captain's name. You must return to cabin. Bulkhead, which is not my name, though I do look like it, to second class area is staying locked at all times. You escape when the laughter whistles on top of the mountain, or as in the English say, when the pig flies. Good! Now we can investigate this area properly, shall we? Well... I guess you won't mind, will you? There we go. I unplugged my mouse so that the cursor wouldn't stop coming back on the screen, and so I just put it back out there. Like, so it's not coming back for a while. Wow, the guy who clearly does not want to be disturbed doesn't answer his door. Interesting. How annoying. Oh, fuck. Is this gonna be the first case where there's 2 people dead? A woman? Who invited this guy? Get this fucking guy out of here. We don't like this guy. Mr. Sholmes. I fucking cannot stand this. He like wants to be in a thumbnail. That's what this guy screams. He does the Mr. Beast pose, and he's doing this pose where he's like, in today's video, I'm gonna be opening, and like the left side of the screen where Sasato would be is like a loot box or something, like a mystery box. I'll be opening this mystery box. I can't believe we're getting a live Sholmes and live Sasato reaction to a store being closed. Then how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? You're so muscular. Oh wow, that's not suspicious. Wow, is this not the fucking Russian Revolution that we were talking about?
Get out, all of you, get out. Yes, that's me, and who you are.
I'm the one and only, the actual Sherlock Holmes.
No, fuck you.
I am the greatest detective man.
This is his voice. You know what? Fuck you, Herlock. This is your voice now.
I am a great detective among detectives. One who adores the covers of popular magazines and all that. So I assure you, you can completely trust me.
A detective. I do not trust detectives.
But do you trust a handsome detective like me? We definitely heard a scream emanating from within these walls.
I'm gonna get tired of this voice, but for right now.
But there wouldn't be appear to be a lady concealing herself within this wardroom this time. So I might be as bold to ask you as to open that small traveling case.
Why the fuck is my cursor back? No! Hold on. I'll replug in my mouse so I can move it back.
How could anyone fit in a small truck like that?
Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk.
Don't look at me. Uh-oh. What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, he's also got, he's like branding a fucking weapon.
So this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. He looks like a nice and understanding individual.
Excuse me. I'm not you. Wait. Wait. Oh. Oh. This little motif, that little motif right there reminds me of like we three kings of glory and it reminds me of that song, like the Christian hymn, the three kings, we three kings of glory and it reminds me of that little section right there. It's the notes, it's the exact same notes. That is interesting.
Yeah, that's right. I know my music. I can recognize motifs, even if they're not intentional motifs. Yeah, I guess you could say I have a sound for.
What the fuck are you doing? Okay, so Herlock Sholmes fell asleep. Herlock Sholmes just fell asleep. What a big sleepy guy. He did so much. He advertised his YouTube channel to this Russian guy, and then he fucking fell asleep. Can we get this guy off this boat? Can we kill Herlock Sholmes?
No. I do not want you to talk. Leave my cabin now.
We're not getting anywhere here. No, no, leave him. Just, can we close the... Can we close like wardrobe doors? I don't wanna. Okay, fine. I'm doing it. I'm only doing it because we have to, apparently. Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Shums? You need only address me.
You need only address me as Shums.
Well, Mr. Shums, what are you doing in there?
What? Why, I was resting, of course.
So I was right. You're just fucking sleeping. I hate this guy.
Indeed, I'm using a big word. Contemplating our sea voyage from the contents of the cabin whilst waiting. In other words, I was being fucking sleepy as fuck. My overwhelming need to commit the greatest sin of all, sloth, is second to none.
Anyway,
Pray tell for the inevitable timing that you would need to call my great powers of detection.
I would call him Gray. But don't toot your own horn. You ain't him. We literally have like an actual fucking police detective on this ship. But he's actually doing his job, which is the only reason why you're useful. You are like such a fucking bum.
Observe closely. That guy, I think, might be Russian. I'm not actually sure.
I don't know. What is it?
Why? The truth, of course. Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for the Russians.
Right.
Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? He'll probably say something like "da" or something. I don't really know.
I hope you fucking fail miserably.
Well, then you're about to see me astound you. For I'm about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the. For I'm about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great detection to the case. It's so great, I could say great many more times.
I hope he stabs you.
Could this man be a more hackneyed portrayal of the dubious Russian, I ask you?
What?
From time to time, it occurs to me, as the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiness.
I didn't read what Ryunosuke said, but it's probably something like, show him you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. Yep. That's right, and Mr. Shums, I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read, it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment.
Shh! I must have complete silence. I'm thinking really hard.
What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that?
Ah, just a thought. Yes, I've quite made up my mind now. There can be no other explanation but accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylott, I've reached two uncontrollable conclusions.
What do you mean?
Numero uno, your true identity is that of a villain. I can tell because I can tell because you're stabbing me right now, and it really hurts. Ah! Are you not?
Huh? Oh, I forgot. I was carrying around my iconic Kamku large shears.
And number two, the other conclusion I have drawn is you are, at this very moment no less, in midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not?
Darn.
Oh. Excuse me. So that is the bit. The bit is that the great detective Sherlock, or Herlock Sholmes, is just a fucking idiot. But everyone treats him like he's the greatest detective ever. You know what? I too kind of like this bit. I'm warming up to it now. Oh, Narada-san, I never imagined I would witness one of Dr. Shome's great deductions before my very eyes. Nothing can deceive Mr. Shomes. Twaddle. I love that word. Infallible twaddle. Oh yes, I read about it countless times in the Great Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Like that one time where he deduced that there's no crying over spilt milk. Or that other time where he deduced that it was in fact he who spilt the milk when he knocked over it right in front of his own eyes. It's like a dream come true. Yeah, Roylott's believing it. You just love to use it. You just love to sound big and smart.
Very well then, I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. One, this is the only number I can count to. So I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us board the train of reasoning. Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together.
No, don't fucking give him his own thing. No, he doesn't deserve this. Why are we giving... Why are we giving Sherlock Holmes his own, like, fucking fan cam over here?
Oh, I put all of my, money into, this fucking editing team that's doing all this bunching here.
He literally is a reaction YouTuber. Or, like, he's, like, making his own commentary videos right here.
So the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously, wants to catch what catches the eye in the first place is an enormous pair of shares in your hand. Now you may ask yourself, what could possibly...
You know, that's quite prejudiced. For all you know, this perfectly nice old Russian man might just want to cut some bushes around here, you know? You know, maybe he was actually thinking of trimming his beard, and he just forgot. Well, I don't think razors exist. Well, not traditional, like the modern razors. So yeah, maybe he just wanted to cut his hair a little bit, and so he was using his iconic comically large shears. You shouldn't judge someone based on that. That's mean of you. He's a gardener, obviously. Fuck. No, I redact my statement. I hate the fact that me and Shomes have the same idea. I hate you, Shomes. No, do not. You ain't slick, buddy. You are not Michael Jackson.
The question then beg is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylott? Once again, the answer is clear. We clear after the chimes on the light matter. Regard, as you will, this morning's newspaper, particularly the fascinating front page, which it would appear you've also read, Mr. Roylott.
I'm sure it needs no further clarification. Evidence that reveals your true identity is the article. Yeah, so you're saying you're the revolutionary. Even though now we can look at it, it's clearly a fucking different guy. Yep. You're a violent Bolshevik. Wow. You're so smart and handsome, Mr. Sherlock or Sherlock. You know what? Maybe I'm doing that intentionally. Maybe I'm like calling you Sherlock because that's something you would never amount to. Like I'm being intentional. Like, oh yeah, good job, Sherlock. Like, a good job, Captain. He's literally Captain Obvious. That's what this character is.
You are, at the very moment, on the brink of committing the most grievous crime, cutting off that really magnificent beard. And the proof of this crime? Over here. Oh yes, Mr. Roylott. Taken unawares, people have a prosperity to let their eyes...
He literally got him with the, look over here!
Oh, I got you.
Okay, never mind. Wait, never mind. Herlock Sholmes might be a fucking genius. This is a good strategy. I've used this strategy a number of times, numerous amount of times. And has always led me to a number of truths which are always correct. No, he is actually logically correct here. That is a smart maneuver to be like, look over here! He literally said, it's gullible. On that side of the wall, or like on the ceiling. No, he is right. He did catch it.
No, I refuse.
Spotlight! What could you possibly be concealing inside? By my estimation, a young lady perhaps?
Don't be absurd.
And what, pray tell, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Oh, dear me. We are not well suited, we are not suited for a life of crime, are we? You're careless coupe de
Some fucking French word.
Oh, once again, we only need to follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can be equally found in the pages of this newspaper. For there is another most stimulating article.
Oh?
Let me just mosey on over here. If we turn from the fleeing revolution to the back page.
Oh. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich ballerina, or ballet, sorry, disappears from Shanghai.
Such a headline can lead us but to one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction, and according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova. Nikolina Pavlova.
Kidnapping of her name's Pavlova, and we're quite literally, her name's Pavlova, and we're using Pavlov's gun right here, if I remember correctly, with this whole entire fucking situation right here. Oh my goodness.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma. Elemetsky.
Don't say that ever again. I swear, if you say Elemetsky again, we are throwing you out. Like he's tossing shit. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ryunosuke might be a small boy. Or like looked like a small boy, but Herlock Sholmes acts like a small boy. She quite literally said, never meet your heroes. Like, she realized that, oh, my hero this whole time might just be a dipshit. Oh my goodness, you know, okay, you know who he's reminding me of? I can't think of another person who's like this. Like, done in this style. Who is the, professor of, like, the dark arts in the second book of Harry Potter? Because I actually like that character. Was his name, like, Lockhart or something like that? Like, the guy who's all super confident, but his whole entire, like, story is that, in reality, he's just, like, a fucking goober who erased a bunch of, like, people's great historians and explorers' memories, and then acted like he did all that shit. This guy's literally like super cocky, but he's like bad at everything. Yeah, yeah. yeah. That guy's a long face, though. That's a long face. I wonder if it's like a little cat or a little doggo.
You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15, and what would I know? Because I wasn't spying on her or anything. Oh wait, that's how I was like, because I wasn't spying on her or anything.
No, I didn't know. How could I?
She said she was 15.
Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth for... Yeah.
Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain liveliness or lifeness in their bodies. Vinegar? For such a sour bunch, you see what I did there? I was so clever when I said that sour because it's like vinegar. It would surely be simply itself to contort.
Whoa. I hate the way you talk.
It would surely be simplicity itself to consort oneself to the confines of that small case. Oh my.
You're full of tongue twisters. I hope you know that, Gerlach. Turned into a circus, you say? You know, Herlock, have you ever heard of the famous saying from one Mr. Miles Edgeworth, which I believe goes something a little like this: "You're not just a clown, you're the entire circus," and I think that applies to you, Herlock. I think that applies to you.
Mr. Naruto.
Something's occurred to me about Mr. Shrum's deductions just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter most instantaneously. It's just like where he directs his attention and logic are. Yeah. I think he might just be dipshit. It's just that one or two keywords in his deduction seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think? Is this the new, So is that why we got the whole deduction thing? This is going to be one of the new things, like the divine seances and, like, Spirit of Justice, or the whole emotion stuff, or, like the whole... Okay. This isn't our gimmick of this game, I see. Yeah, he is a lot.
I'm gonna blow up my back now. And you, my good fellow, take a moment to look at your wrists. That's right. I shat on them.
Wow, he actually did something good. You can just say you unlocked them. You don't have to talk anything else.
Herlock Sholmes, you are a marvel. Yeah, I am. Iron Man.
That's,
And don't worry.
No, I don't know.
Don't worry. I shall restore the shackles to your wrists once we are finished. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his
Logic and reasoning spectacular. It's me smoking this pipe. Ryunosuke points to his forehead.
That's my forehead.
Herlock Sholmes agrees with him.
Yes, that's a thermal I have. Pointing to it.
Okay. So how does this work? Alright. Oh yeah, I'm taking a long, hard look. Probably the newspaper.
My capable hands. My hands are so capable.
Anyway, What? Can I go down? Oh shit. I really don't like this angle. Wait. Lower accurate Ryunosuke angle. Ryunosuke 3 apples tall. Lower accurate Ryunosuke angle. So it's only letting us pick certain stuff. Oh, oh. Is it the beard? Is it the thick hat? Is it the fucking copious amount of long, seemingly not matching hair right here? I don't know. Actually, I think the color is the point. No, I think the color is part of the point. Because why would he have thick golden hair? Unless he's like a genetic anomaly. Like he's a weird fucking mutation that causes him to have like 2 different styles of hair and 2 different colors. So instead of curly, like almost black or at least dark brown hair, switches immediately like directly into like straight blonde hair. Seems a little weird. Is that not it? Oh, because we have to present. My bad. Oh yeah, dude, Ryunosuke's so stylish with it. Something Herlock Sholmes could never. You see, because like when he does it, oh dude, look at that fucking smug ass. Look at that smug like Pixar smile. You know how Pixar does it with all of their movies? Like that's the Cars smile, the Lightning McQueen smile. Look at me. He's going, I solved it. Okay, don't butt in, Herlock. You're not a part of this.
You're not a man at all. You're a woman, and judging from the length and sheen of your hair,
one's still very much in your youth.
Oh no! You find that I'm a petite little girl.
The question is, back this, why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? No.
I think Herlock Sholmes might be a bit of a fucking idiot.
I'm definitely enjoying this. I love seeing Herlock Sholmes be ousted for the real stupid butthead that he is. The evidence he picked out doesn't quite fit. No. I wonder who she could be. Huh.
Yes!
Wait. Okay, I did that correct. Wait, what? What the fuck did I do wrong? Because I can't go to people. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm wrong? Oh, do I have to examine this? Okay. Thank you, Herlock.
I'm Herlock Sholmes. It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. A renowned prima ballerina of Novich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reportedly missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova. It would appear that the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room, wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured.
Oh. So she was trying to steal it. Interesting. Rubles. Yeah, that must be an unbelievable sum of money.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain.
Okay. That's cool.
Now I can present the actual piece of evidence.
Oops.
Now I can present the actual piece of evidence. Yes! Ha! You're wrong!
Yep, article about ballerina. Okay, he was kind of slick with that.
Let me grab it, and I'll double it and pass it on.
And then he does some point, Okay, he's kind of slick with it. Come on.
And I'm pointing at my forehead again.
Uh-oh. Oh, she just killed herself. She stabbed herself. Oh my god. She has a really weak chin. I'm kidding.
You're right.
Court record. Oh, it still shows. So we're not gonna fucking talk about, like, maybe this is like a character trait or something. I don't know. But why is he designed like this? Why does he have like burn marks on this? Or not, but like he's like, someone did like the biggest Indian what was it called? Like the, you know, if people like put their hands on someone and like start rubbing their skin really tightly. What's that called? Like the Indian burn or something like that? Why does he have that all over his face? Interesting.
My real name is Nina. I mean Nikolina. Oh, Nina's like a short Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone. Okay. We're not gonna tell anyone. I heard like Sholmes are gonna tell everyone.
You know, I don't like this angle.
I'm Herlock Sholmes, and I met this innocent young 15-year-old. Ooh, awooga. She said she was 15.
Remember, he is the guy who said she said she was 15. Dude, get Herlock out of here. Also, oh no, it still says him. That's goofy old man. Uh-oh. Wait, yeah, actually, okay, so what crime is this? And as I assure you, your eyes speak much more elegantly and honestly than the mouth. So what is she hiding? La la loo la. You know, from this angle, it's like, what crime stands before our very eyes? She was drinking and she's underage. Oh no! Oh no, it's. I think it might be this. I can't even highlight the fucking bottles of, like, clearly what looks like wine. Oh yeah, I think I. Oh, dude, you'd be you'd be so girl boss. The prettiest little princess. No, put it on. Put it on, Ryunosuke. You know you want to. I did already mention that you were like the average size of, I think, like probably like a 6th grader or something. You are very petite. Anyway, I meant to press R. So clearly she stole it. I'm not gonna lie though. The outfits that these characters have are absolutely like even Herlock Sholmes, whose outfit is like stupid as fuck and it's very steampunky, like very heavy esque on the steampunk element. He's kind of slanging it. Like all these outfits are very simple because I'm not gonna lie, the whole Russian, like the it's not a pea coat, it's just a trench coat and a Russian hat. Not even on her, but like on anyone. You know what? Actually, she's giving me my brother showed me this game recently called Guilty Gear, and there's someone off of it. What's her name? It's what was it? It's like Mila Rage or something like that. I think that's what it is. Mila Rage. What a, first off, also like a very similar character design, kind of, just like lady with long blonde hair in like a Russian outfit. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of works. Like there's sometimes like pieces of outfits that look nice on like anyone. Because it's a nice outfit, I'm not gonna lie. I will say she is serious forehead game. Even her like Sholmes is pointing at. Look at her forehead. That's a pretty big forehead. What do you think, Ryunosuke? I'm putting a spotlight on her forehead. Yeah, that's a lot of rubles. A lot of rubles. It's theft of the highest degree. Yep. Oh, she just got shot with the visible bullet of truth. You have no one? An Earl of Prussia? An Earl of... Now we're getting into some, like, Nigerian prince territory. I think you might have been scammed. Also, something I'm noticing, especially from her character, right now, this game has such good, like, you can tell a lot about a character's personality from their posing, right? And sometimes games don't have the best posing. This game has very, like, dynamic posing. It's very well done. That's why I loved, like, one of my favorites is Nosahaga's, or Nosanaga's, the police detective. I love this fucking stupid pose where it puts like one fist in front of the other, you know, kind of gets a giant like hero stance, and he has that like genuine grin on his face. That's so good. I like it so much. It's so like earnest. It pumps you up. Like, you know he's gonna get something done. He's like, yeah, I got this. If my name is Satoru Nosanaga, and you're like, yeah, you get it, Nosanaga. That is true. Maybe she brought... Okay, wait. I'm about to go so hard right here. I'm about to... Not like that. But I'm about to predict something, and I bet you I'm gonna be right. Notice how earlier it said, you know, no dangerous objects, and like as part of captain rules, no dangerous objects, no pets on board, right? I bet you she brought a pet, and I bet you, hold up, I'm about to go super fucking hard. Actually, never mind. No, wait, hold up. Her name's Pavlova, right? Wasn't Pavlov the fucking guy who, right, did the thing with, like, the dinner bells, and then having the dog, you know, waiting for the dinner bell to do the bell thing. Dinner bell, ring. As, you know, some famous philosophers once said. Right? Obviously, I bet she brought a little dog. A Pavlov's dog. Right? What do you want to bet? That's it. Or like, I think Schrodinger was German, but another thing I could see them doing a pun about, of course, because of Ace Attorney, she brought like her cute little adorable cat, and its name is like Schrodinger or something. That's what I'm betting. I'm betting something like that. I bet I'm so spot on. Call me Sherlock Holmes, because I'm actually doing the... No, call me Sherlock Holmes, because I'm actually solving this case, unlike Sherlock Holmes. God, Sherlock, you fucking suck ass. He's literally trying... Sherlock Holmes' whole entire strategy is, I'm gonna use an element of surprise! I mean, it's a strong element, but like... Oh wait, I forget. Yeah.
Yes!
Bonk. She clearly brought a pet, and she also brought a dangerous weapon. Shears, I think, would classify as dangerous weapons. Yes, let me spin over here. Hey, it was all me, Sherlock Holmes, who did this. That's the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents. There's a adorable little puppy dog in there. Okay, they are kind of oral farming right now. Never mind. Sherlock Holmes is kind of... He's kind of... Oh, yeah. Okay, no. They're slick with that. They're slick with that! Ooh! The synchronicity right there? Ooh! And she just got shot. By Pavlov's gun? Mm. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Elementary. Oh, and now we see there's like a little dinner bowl down there, like for the dog. What? Wait, you're not Grimsley? Grimsby? What? Next you're gonna say you're not a man. Wait, you're not a man? What? Oh yeah, but anyway, I think I mentioned this earlier. The posing's so good because you can tell, like, dude, Sherlock Holmes posing is like so much that he's like a fucking like he's so confident, but he's a bit of a goofy dumbass as well. Like he's a bit of a scoundrel, and you can see like Pavlova's posing is very like shy, it's timid. Like she is very vulnerable right now, and right because she just got exposed, and she's in a position where she does not really want to be in, right? She's so close to finding freedom, or being away from what her current troubles are. Bald. Ryunosuke's bald.
I put on the fur hat and fake beard, and just before you came here I saw the newspaper. Right on the page, there was a picture of me.
Oh, she got scared.
I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming.
I knew if I didn't change my appearances completely, they would find me.
So I decided to cut all of my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in my hand and...
Yep. As much details as you can muster about the events of last night.
Yes, alright, I will tell you.
Well, Mr. Naruto? Wasn't it something... Wait, what? Wasn't it something, Mr. Oh, I see. Like, wasn't something, comma, Mr. Shone's great deduction. Sure. Yeah, sure, buddy.
I'm just not exactly sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible.
Indeed! It is incredible. Ah, one more thing.
Oh, yes?
What?
Observe your wrists. That's right! That's right, I let you aura farmed a little bit too much, Ryunosuke, so I had to put those cuffs back on you. What? But how? True to my word, I have restored your shackles.
I don't know why I keep changing his voice, but you know what? I think that might be permanent. I'm gonna just continually change Ryunosuke's voice, because maybe he doesn't deserve to have a permanent fucking voice. Damn. Anyway, let's get back to more important matters. Let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what the speckled band that Kazuma wrote about in his diary really was. Also, good character design to make, like, most of her... Except for her gloves, because her gloves are, like, more of a warm brownish, but most of her character is, like, this very cold. A very, very, like... It's very subdued, but you can tell it's very cold colors. And it you know, again, tells you a lot about her personality. Like, the fact that she's someone who is very, 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 like, cut off from anyone. As she said, she's running away, she has no friends, no family, nothing. She is cut off from the rest of the world, as it were.
One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine.
Oh, sorry, that was Ryunosuke talking.
Oh, that's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night?
Perhaps a strange noise, for example. Perhaps people talking.
Perhaps the ship was absorbed by the wireless tempest, and perhaps steam engine exploded. I'm Sherlock Holmes, and I am also here. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened.
Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me.
Oh, I see. You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novovich Ballet. Yes. I'm traveling to Great Britain, and from there, I want to go to America.
America, yeah!
I'll never dance again. I want to forget everything about ballet and start a new life. You wish to forget a challenging proposition when you have that striking tiara as a... But the tiara is mine. I needed to... She needs money. She's gonna sell it off. I have no money of my own. Novovich Ballet only gives us a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? Yes. And the crew of the ship, they have all been so kind to me. Oh, do they know about your secret identity? Did they know about her secret identity? Or did they not? Did they know about her secret identity or no? A conundrum. An interesting conundrum. What do you think about it, Naruto? Oh, me? Well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation to a conundrum. I'm not sure, but I'm sure if it's coming from Herlock, it's probably fucking nothing. Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a little. Riddle me this, Pavlova. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Burra stopped by no port last night. Uh-oh. Wait, yeah. So how is it, pray, that you come to be aboard? Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just that we asked him about when the occupant from this cabin came aboard. That is none of your business. Yes, you're right. He did seem to be. Yes, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. So they probably did. Well, hold up. We don't know where Herlock is getting this information because this guy is a fucking conundrum in himself. For all we know, he could just be making shit up. They could have stopped by a port, and we just didn't know about it. What? This is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. I don't know if that sound came through my recording or not, but it just sounded like a fucking fighter jet. Like, it almost dropped down, like, right above my house. It was pretty loud. Like a fighter engine or something? Probably not, but, And that's how I came to be here, too. I descended from heavens because I am an angel. You know what? That's good. That's positivity. That's positive self-insurement. Well, hold up. Now, is this localization? Because they would canonically all be speaking Japanese, I guess. So they changed it. Despite the fact earlier on we also had a bit where... Well, I guess Ryunosuke said he could understand English, couldn't he? Right? So never mind. No, because then it was translated into English. Except they said, oh, you can speak Japanese, Brett. Giselle Brett. And she was like, yeah, of course I can speak Japanese. While saying it in clear English. So, whatever. Wow. Yeah, cool.
Thank you, Herlock. Me, when I'm in a Herlock Sholmes glazing contest and my opponent is Herlock Sholmes, I'm fucking losing that.
A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. I wonder who that describes. It's me, wonderful little old me.
I quote that. Yep. Wow. Cool. Yeah. Mr. Narcissistic over here.
Anyway, it doesn't sound like Miss Pavlova is gonna tell us what really happened.
Now we get to ask about the little friend. A friend inside me? A friend inside that case? Anyway. Is that a Delta room? So the friend you mentioned is traveling inside your case, is that right? I don't think animals are allowed on board, according to the rules of passage.
Please don't tell any of the crew. They found my precious. Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you out and your case overboard, no doubt. No!
Yeah, thank you, fucking asshole.
So what sort of pet is your friend? Is it a little puppy?
Is it perhaps? Isn't it?
So you may ask, well, I have no idea. I'm so fucking smart. You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young Valerine's friends.
Isn't obvious? It must be a chicken. I hope you're fucking wrong. Do not give him that. Do not give him that. No. Do not give it. I swear, if this idiotic, like, scatterbrain is correct, but for all the wrong reasons, I'm gonna be pissed off. Good. Plus, if it was a chicken, Ryunosuke would have already eaten it. Wow, you're so fucking funny. Okay. Oh. She has a snake, doesn't she? She's a snake. She has a fucking. She's a snake charmer. Does that mean she has like a flute? She's a flute or something? Because we already know from the very beginning it's a snake. Oh yeah? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Beef Stroganoff is on the other side of that door, I bet you. Oh shit! Oh fuck, he's gonna kill us! Fuck! No! No, 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 no! Oh, holy shit! Oh, she was quick with that. Yeah, she's quick with that. Alright, I will come now. You must leave now. Oh no, it's fine, don't mind us. Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Robot.
Get out! The passenger said out. Or do you want me to throw you out?
Like, clearly she does not trust you guys. Just because you fucking barged in and you said, hey, wait a second, you have a disguise on. And, hey, wait a second, we have suspicion to believe that you are running away from your country and now we know the truth of your secret. And so now we're technically liability and we could, like, basically tattle on you. Of course she's fucking, like, She's not automatically gonna be like, oh my goodness, you guys, I fucking trust you with my life. To be continued. And I think that is a great place to end it for today. Oops, I accidentally saved that. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here today. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining me in, like, this amazing little, like, investigation scenario we had found ourselves pleasantly within. Also, Herlock Sholmes was there. I guess he did stuff. But, yeah, no, we will continue Ryunosuke's, escapades tomorrow, potentially, or later today. Anyway, adios.